Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to my kitchen. Just making some thieves' tea. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Derek. That's about as much as you need to know. I'm Janelle's husband. I am a amateur TikTok star on my daughter's TikToks, and just an all-around nice guy. I mean, I'm gonna let that steep for a second. I was gonna take a sip, but anyway, welcome to Young Living in the Kitchen. We're gonna go through a couple things. I had this whole thing planned out for like cocktails and recipes and all kinds of things I was gonna do, and Janelle's like, okay, so how much content do you have? I was like, well, it's a little over an hour. And she's like, no. We're like 15 minutes. I was like, okay, so we're gonna do an overview. And yeah, Pinterest is your friend when it comes to recipes and stuff. We'll maybe do something cool with that. We'll see where this leads. But we're just gonna cover a few things on some of the staples that we have in our kitchen. We like to refer to the kitchen as the hub of our home. And it is that for when it's just the kids around. It's that for when all the families are over. We kind of all exist in this room, and it's the family hangout, which is kind of the reason why we kind of have a huge long one here because everybody likes to hang out in here. So because of that, one of the first things we do. Because I say we do because we've changed houses so many times in the past few years. So this is like part of our normal, we're gonna move into this house, so this is what we're gonna do. One of the first things we did when we moved into this kitchen was we created an oil drawer. Sort of the central place in the house, aside from Janelle's office, but that I'm sure you've seen, that has just a couple of oils in there. But we have sort of this is where the oils reside, so when the kids are like, oh my god, I need this, they come running downstairs and they grab what they need. Hold on, do you guys have handles on your drawers? Because I feel like you're not living if you have handles on your drawers, if you can't pull it open like this. It's a work in progress, guys. But I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's
not organized.
It's not organized, but they're in there. But yeah, when there's I can't go to sleep, this is where they come, or ow, this is where they come. That's all I'm going to say on that. But anyway, I would highly encourage you, if you don't have a drawer or find some place that's in the central, most used area of your house to where oils become sort of just a part of the fabric of life for you guys. Now, onto the things we have in the kitchen. Aside from where you probably know I'm going with some of this stuff, I have 3 oils that I keep in the kitchen. And yes, I love cooking and I love being in the kitchen, and we love doing it together. It's a lot.
I love you cooking.
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of wine. There's a lot of laughing. There's a lot of, oh God, did I just pour that much of that in there? It's fun. Yeah, we wing it. But one of the biggest things that I make sure I have in the kitchen is lavender. Not for cooking. I don't really make like lavender-y things. Some people really like it. I just haven't gone down that road very much, other than lavender lemonade. That's pretty good. But not with this one. You have to use the Vitality one. Because even though it's the same oil, we have to only use these because of what the FDA told us to do.
Oh my God.
I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. Anyway, moving on. Janelle's, I don't know what's going to happen here. She's dying laughing over there. If you're cooking with boiling water or, very hot things, this is a really great way to support your body's ability to
heal the skin,
amongst other things. So yeah, highly recommend this for, accidents, for body support, not for the accident. Helichrysum. This is also a staple for whenever I go camping, because I camp with my family and some of my best friends, and we're all a bunch of idiots. So Helichrysum is, gotta think of the best way to say this. It is a great way to support the body's ability to create what we like to call God's Band-Aid, as my mother calls it. Where if you get a cut or a slice, if you will, with a kitchen knife on accident because you had too much wine while you were cutting up the carrots and whatnot.
Or in our case, a dog runs under your
Or
feet.
in this case, a dog runs under your feet. Yeah, I mean, Lord knows that's happened. Helichrysum is your friend. It will support the body's ability to coagulate things in a very coagulationary fashion. That's a word. The other one that I like to keep around is Ledum. Ledum is here for a number of reasons, but the primary one is if you need to support your body's ability to deal with something that the body really doesn't like. And just think, maybe the scene in Hitch, if you've seen the movie Hitch, where he ends up just kind of wandering around with a bottle of medicine. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm referring to. I'm not going to go much further into that, but Ledum is really, really, really good for supporting the body's ability to stop certain things from going awry, too far awry.
You're gonna need to explain that a little bit more. Give them a better picture.
Well, let's just say that I really, really love peanut butter, but my body really doesn't like peanut butter. It could be a helpful thing in that regard. To make it so that I don't end up 4 times my size at that very moment, But just I'm not going to say anything else. That's all my personal story.
You're doing good. You're doing
Jill's
good.
like, you're never speaking in here again.
You're doing so good.
Anyways, those are my 3 sort of things that I don't necessarily cook with, but I keep around because they are vital to our survival. Next. You got to have a clean kitchen. So, and I'm a ridiculous germaphobe when it comes to this sort of thing.
But also freaking Julia Child when he cooks.
Yeah. If you don't make a mess in your kitchen while you're cooking, you're not cooking. That is how it works. If you're not making a mess and you're not using more butter than whatever, you're not cooking. So, I'm not. If you don't like butter, I'm not butter shaming you.
Hold on, Sarah Schneider she said compliance with Derek Vonigus is my new favorite thing.
Yeah. Sign me up. They'll hire me. Okay, so Janelle made these really cool labels.
No, I didn't. I bought
She didn't make them. She bought them. Sorry. By made them, I mean she put them on the bottle, maybe, or she bought the bottle this way. I have no idea. Either way, this is Steve's household cleaner. This particular, I'm going to say, because I'm doing this for a little while, this is probably a half a cap.
No, I did a little more.
A little more.
We've been cooking with a lot of chicken lately, so I went a little stronger.
Yeah, so, you just a little bit goes a long way. Have this around. If you're me, have multiple nozzles, not because of any other reason other than I am a little aggressive when it comes to die germs die. And so I will actually break them pretty easily. And I've been yelled at for this, and I try to be gentle, guys. I really do, but it doesn't work out. But yeah, if you about a half a cap full, maybe a little bit more, or do what you want. Put 3 capfuls in there. I don't know. It'll be great. Next. There's no right or wrong, guys. There's no right or wrong. It's just cooking. Okay. This stuff is freaking magic. I love it. So, I don't know if you can see our sink. Ta-da! It is a big old stainless steel galley sink, so it's about 5 feet long, and really loves to collect stuff. And since my wife has recently become a sourdough fanatic, for those of you who've never worked with sourdough before, and for those of you who have, you know that it turns into cement really, really quickly. Like, we're talking oxygen hits that stuff and it's rock immediately. So this is your best friend if you're into sourdough or other cleaning. You just like your place clean. But this looks really, really well in the sink. Bathtub, whatever. But you throw a little bit on there, just let it sit for like a minute or so, not even that.
I use it on the counter too when I'm getting neurotic.
What'd you say?
I use it on the counter too, and I'm
She
getting neurotic.
uses it on the counter too, and she's getting neurotic. Getting neurotic. Anyways, moving on. Really, really love that stuff. Highly recommend it. Make sure you have that. It's a must-have for the kitchen. For when I'm really running and gunning with cooking stuff, and I don't want to wash my hands. I use this.
Or when we come in from the grocery store.
Or when we come in from the grocery store, you just feeling dirty. You put on some hand sanitizer. This is Veggie Wash. I swear, guys, this has been great. I've really enjoyed talking to you. I don't know that I'm ever going to get the opportunity to do this again, but anyway, fruit. This is just every day at our house, so come on over. It's a lot of fun. Fruit and veggie wash is also a vital thing. It's throw fruit and veggies in a colander, rinse it off with it, or let it soak in there, depending on what your preferences are. I love this stuff, and it rinses off really well, so you don't get that little flavor on the end of everything that you don't want. When you're in a hurry to wash things off, yeah, these wipes.
Oh my god.
Use it for like the quick cleanups on the counter. Anyway, sure, I'm going overtime.
You're fine, you're good.
Okay, good. Another thing that is not a Young Living product, though, it's just like sidebar, that is a vital part of my kitchen. This. Because we live in Oklahoma, and God knows the flies just go, oh, they're cooking, cool, and so they come in. So this bad boy.
Is this your plug for their husband's Christmas presents?
Yes, yeah, oh my God, yes. You get this, they will love it. Well, this isn't just for husbands.
You're right, you're absolutely right.
Everybody who wants it. And
I've taken paint off a wall.
Oh yeah, this is legit. Like I've taken out a horsefly, like a legit horsefly with this. But anyway, and if you really want to have fun, spend about $30 on Amazon, get the quick draw holster, walk around, and when you see the fly, go draw. It's a lot of fun. For the record, I am completely sober. This is just me. I'm coffee. All right. Anyway, let's see. You've just got to go through here. Okay. Vitality drops, other things we have in the kitchen that are of great value.
Especially when the kids want something sugary,
yeah.
and I'm like, no.
And just for hydration purposes, most of the water that we drink around the U.S., even bottled water, is removed. It has most of like minerals and most of the good stuff removed from it. Reinserting electrolytes, mineral essence is another one that's in the fridge.
Don't drink that in your water.
Don't drink.
You will hate us for that.
Yeah. Don't try it in your water, but definitely throw it in some Ningxia, and just throw it back like a shot. Just you got it. In the words of Yellowstone, cowboy up. You got it.
Digestive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I was going to say digestive enzymes.
Yes. I know these are. I use them. Just give me prompts over here as if I need them. When you're done eating all of the wonderful food you've cooked, these.
It's actually better to take it before.
Take it before. I'm just kidding. I do. Do it before or after. Guys, there is no wrong answer. Actually, there is. Do it before. And it will help you really enjoy your food as opposed to your food enjoying you. So, cooking with essential oils. We're just going to run through the quick gamut of it. As you saw when I was making my thieves' tea earlier. For those of you, this is just, again, one of my favorite things for the kitchen. It's don't be an asshole. Yeah, that's right. Again, reason number 45 why I'm not going to have to, or I'm not ever going to be asked to do this again. My favorite mug. We have Aussies, just so you know. When you're cooking with essential oils, it's an art. There's a little bit goes a very long way. How you use them is important. Pinterest, again, even though I personally don't like the organizational paradigm that is Pinterest, it has valuable information. So enjoy searching it, but just know that I find other ways to get the information. But I know that Pinterest is very popular within this world. So, with my wife loves it. So, anyway.
It makes sense to me.
It doesn't make sense. It's awful. But anyway, that's it. That's just search engine probs, But so for tea, for example, you don't, for me anyway, some people just drop it right in. I don't like to do that because when the oil hits the hot water, it just sort of disperses into these little oil pockets all over because oil and water don't mix. So if you take it and put it into the actual tea bag first, let it soak into the tea leaves, then put your hot water in there, it disperses really well. Some people put it in their honey first, mix it in there, and then put their tea in there. Again, just try it. What's the worst going to happen? You throw the thing out because you messed up, and then you try it again. But again, little bit goes a long way. You put like 6 drops of thieves in your 1 cup of tea, it's going to burn like a shot of whiskey. So just go easy, ease into it. There are lots of...
numb your teeth and gums.
It's going to be a special moment. You won't forget it.
I mean, if you're trying to numb your throat, maybe that's what you do.
Yeah, it's just as bad as, if you actually have oregano on your hands and then you go use the restroom. It's not a good day.
Oh my God,
it's just not a good day. Wash your hands first, then. Anyway, moving on. That's it. Should we just end it now? It's over. Peppermint. I love peppermint. Janelle loves to shove it up her nose, but that's a whole different story.
Listen, I need it sometimes.
Yeah, she's all, winds it up and it's really great. But the brownies right here, yes. Hot chocolate, yes. There's lots of really fun ways you can use it. If you don't get anything else out of this disaster of a live, please take away that experimenting is okay. Get in there, try stuff out, ask questions in this group. If should I use this? How many drops have you used before? I'm telling you, there's a wealth of knowledge in Spruce. There's a wealth of knowledge all over all of your Young Living friends that have used a lot of this stuff. And so if you're just like, I want to try baking with peppermint, ask around. I guarantee you there's like 10 recipes that'll just pop up like that just from asking. But peppermint's really great. We keep rosemary. If you take a little bit of butter, not a little bit, like a lot of butter, because I like a lot of butter. And again, like if I said this to Janelle earlier, like if you mess up when you're just trying with like thyme or basil or whatever, and you're trying to cook with it, and it's like, holy crap, this is only rosemary. Well, just throw a bunch of butter in there. It fixes it all. I'm telling you, it's great. You don't have to throw it out. Just, again, Julia Child. It's not wrong. And she lived till she was like 100, so it's fine. Yeah, jeez. Anyway, rosemary. Throw a little bit of rosemary inside a big thing of butter that you softened, stir it up in there, and then you can roll it back up like wax paper or whatever, or you can just put it in like a carafe and stick it back in the fridge, let it reharden back up. It's good stuff.
They're asking where you got the salt gun.
Yeah. It's called bugasalt.com, but bug a salt. I think there's dashes in there, but I don't remember. You can get them on Amazon, but they sell out really quick, so Godspeed. Get the extra CO2 cartridges too. It's worth it. Not from them. Get it from Amazon. It's way cheaper. Anyway, moving on. Back to Young Living. Yeah. Jill's just laughing. She's just making me laugh. Honestly, just have fun. Just get in there and experiment. Like I said, there's a few things that are staples that we keep in the house, mainly for cleaning, mainly for making sure that we have all of our bases covered for...
Choosing the best.
Choosing the best for our family and making sure that we are continually doing better as we know better. So, other than that, I was trying to think, there was one other thing I was going to say in regards... Oh! No kitchen is complete. No kitchen is complete without Digei's. Highly recommend this stuff. It's great for all, whatever you eat and however your body decides it feels about it, Digei's is there for you. It's like, was it State Farm? Yeah, it's your neighbor, whatever.
Wow.
Something like that. Digei's, they're there. It's there for you. Yeah, it's also part of my camping. Maybe one day I'll do a camping one if they ever let me talk again.
You will sure. I'm sure.
Anyway, love all of you. Ask questions. I'll be in there saying nonsense, I'm sure. A lot of gifts are going to go around. GIFs. Oh, I got an idea. Okay, that was what I was going to talk about earlier. This has not been approved by upper management, as has none of the content of this particular... should I put it this way? This is not the thoughts or views of Spruce Society administration. This is
Gosh,
just
what
the
are you
husband.
gonna say?
No. I am on the constant search for cool recipes. So throw in your recipes in the comments, and someone will be we'll put them in one of those random generators. And by we, I mean, hey Chris, what you up to later? We'll throw them in the random name generator, and then somebody's gonna get something cool. We're gonna give something free. I don't know what yet, because again, this has not been approved by upper management. So we'll come up with something to give away, and you'll be the lucky recipient of something that's living related. Love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later.